done no name.
Proceed, Duke, to procure my fall, and by the doom of death end woes and all.
Virgin of New Zealand, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. The enmity and discord which of late have come from your All Blacks to the Wallabies, our well-dealing countrymen, who wanting the cup to redeem their lives, have sealed these rigorous statutes with their blood. If anyone New Zealand born come to Australia, he dies. His goods confiscate to our dispose, unless $1,000 be levied to quit the penalty and to ransom him. Die substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto $100. Therefore, by law, thou art condemned to die.
Ah, this my comfort. When your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Kiwi, say in brief why thou camest from thy native home and for what cause thou came to Australia.
A heavier task could not have been imposed, and I to speak my griefs unspeakable. But that the world may know, my end was wrought by nature, not by vile offence. I'll utter what my sorrows give me live. In Wellington was I born, and wed unto a woman, happy but for me, and by me had not our hap been bad. With her I lived in joy. Our wealth increased by prosperous voyages I often made to Indonesia, till my factor's death, and the great care of goods at random left, drew me from kind embracements of my spouse, from whom my absence was not 6 months old, but she, almost at fainting under the pleasing punishment that women bear, had made provision for her following me, soon and safe arrived where I was. There had she not been long, but she became joyful mother of 2 goodly sons. And what is strange, the one so like the other as not to be distinguished but by name. That very hour, in the self-same inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. Male twins, both alike. Those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought up to attend my sons. My wife, being not meanly proud of 2 such boys, made daily motion for our home return. Unwillingly I agreed. Alas, too soon we came aboard. A day from Indonesia had we sailed before the always wind-obeying sheet gave any tragic instance of our harm, but longer could we not retain much hope. For what inconstant light the heavens did provide, did but convey unto our fearful minds a doubtful warrant of immediate death, which, though myself would gladly have embraced, the incessant weepings of my wife, weeping before for what she knew must come, and the piteous plainings of the pretty babes, born for fashion, ignorant what to fear, forced me to seek delays for them and us. And this it was, for other means was not. The sailors had sought refuge by our boat, and left the ship, now sinking ripe, to us. My wife, being more careful for the elder born, had fastened him unto a small spare mast, such as seafaring men prepare against storms. Unto him one of the other twins was tied, whilst I was like heedful of the others. The children thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our eyes on where our care was fixed, attached ourselves to either end the mast, and floating straight, obedient to the stream, was carried towards Bali, as we thought. At length, the sun shining upon the earth dispersed those vapours that offended us, and by the benefit his wished-for light, the seas waxed calm, and we discovered 2 ships from afar, making amain towards us, of Bali this, of Timor that. But ere this... Well, let me say no more. Gather the sequel by what went before.
Nay, forward, old man, do not break off so. We might pity, though not pardon thee.
Had the gods done so, I would not now worthily have called them merciless to us. For ere the ships could meet, by twice 5 leagues we were encountered by a mighty rock, which being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was splitted in the midst, so that by this unjust divorce of us, fortune had left to both of us alone which to delight in, which to sorrow for. Herself, poor part, as seeming as of lesser weight, though not of lesser woe, was carried with more speed before the wind, and in our sight they 3 were picked up by fishermen of Bali, so we thought. At length, another ship had seized on us. Seeing who it was they had to save, they gave helpful welcome to their guests. They would have reft the fishers of their prey, had not their bark been very slow of sail. So homeward did they bend their course. As have you heard me severed from my bliss? By misfortune was my life prolonged, to tell sad tales of my own mishaps.
And for the sake of those thou sorrowest for, do me the favour to dilate at full what has become of them and thee till now.
My youngest son, and yet my eldest care, when grown a man, became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his attendant, for so his case was like the reft of his brother, but retained his name, might accompany him on a quest of him, whom, whilst I laboured of a love to see, I hazarded the loss of whom I loved. Long summers have I searched in Oceania, roamed clear through the bounds of Indonesia, all through Asia, and roaming homewards come to Brisbane. Hopeless to find, yet loath to leave untried, or this, or any land that harbours men. But here the story of my life must end. And happy were I in my timely death, should all my travels warrant me they lived.
Hapless Aegean, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now, trust me, were it not against our laws, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But though thou art adjudged to the death and past sentence may not be recalled, yet will I favour thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I limit thee this day to seek thy life by beneficial help, by Try all the friends thou hast in Brisbane. Beg thou will borrow and make up the sum, and live. If no, thou art doomed to die. Guard, take him to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Helpless and hopeless doth Aegean wend, but to procrastinate his lifeless end.
Therefore give out you are of Queensland, lest that your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day, a New Zealand merchant was apprehended for arrival here, and not being able to buy his own life, according to the statute of the town, dies ere the weary sun set in the west. There is some money that I have to keep.
Go bear it to the centaur where we host, and stay there, Dromio, till I send for thee. Within this hour it will be dinner time. Till that, I'll view the manners of the town, peruse the traders, gaze upon the buildings, and then return to sleep at mine own inn, for with long travel I am stiff and weary. Get thee away.
Many a man would take you at your word, and go indeed having so good a mien.
A trusty villain he, that very oft, when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humour with his merry jests. What, will you walk with me about the town, and then come to mine inn and dine with me?
I am invited, sir, to certain merchants of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon, soon at 5 o'clock. Please you, I'll meet with you upon the mart, and afterwards consort you until bedtime. My present business calls me from you now.
Farewell till then. I'll go lose myself in the city and wander up and down. Until then.
Sir, I commend you to your own content.
She that commends me to mine own content, commends me to that which I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water, that in the ocean seeks another drop, who, falling there to find his fellow forth, unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them, unhappy, lose myself. Ah, here is the almanac of my true date. And now, sir, how art thou returned so soon?
Returned so soon? Rather approached too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spit. The clock is striking 12 upon the bell. My mistress made a one upon my cheek. She is so hot because the meat is cold. And the meat is cold because you come not home. You come not home because you have no stomach. You have no stomach having broke your fast. We that know what is to fast and pray are penitent for your default today.
Stop in your wind, sir. Tell me this, I pray. What have you done with the money I gave you?
Huh? Sixpence that I had a Wednesday last to pay the saddler for my mistress Crapper. The saddler had it, sir. I kept it not.
I am not in a sportive humour now. Tell me and dally not, where is the money? We being strangers here, how darest thou trust so great a charge from thine own custody?
I from my mistress come to you in post. If I return, I shall be post indeed, for she shall score your fault upon my pate.
Come, Dromio, come. These jests are out of season. Where is the gold I gave in charge to be?
To me, sir? Why, you gave no gold to me.
Come on, Sir Knave, have done with this foolishness, and tell me how thou hast disposed of thy charge.
My charge was but to fetch you from the mart. Home to your house, sir, the Phoenix, to dinner. My mistress and her sister stays for you.
In what safe place have you bestowed my money, or I shall break that merry sconce of yours. Where is the 1,000 marks thou hadst of me?
I have some marks of yours upon my pate, some of my mistress marks upon my shoulders, but not 1,000 marks between you both. If I should pay your worship those again, perchance you would not bear them patiently.
Thy mistress marks? What mistress slave hast thou?
Your worship's wife, sir, my mistress at the Phoenix. Thou who doth fast till you come home to dinner.
What, wilt thou flout me thus unto my face, fiend forbid? Hold, take you then, sir knave.
What mean you, sir? Hold your hands. Nay, and you will not. I'll take my heels.
Upon my life, the merry villain, by some device or other, is overwrought of all my money. They say this town is full of cozenage, as nimble jugglers that deceive the eye, dark-working sorcerers that change the mind, soul-killing witches that deform the body, disguised cheaters, prating mountebanks, and many other such like liberties of sin. If it proves so, I'll be gone the sooner. I'll to the centaur to go seek that slave. I greatly fear my money is not safe.
There's always a joker in the back.
Neither my husband nor the slave returned, that in such haste I sent to seek his master. Surely, Gianna, it's 2 o'clock.
Perhaps some merchant hath invited him, and from the market somewhere gone to dinner. Good sister, let us dine and never fret. Man is master of his liberty. Time is their master. When they see time, they'll go or come. If so, be patient, sister.
Why should their liberty then ours be more?
Because their business still lies out of door.
Look, when I serve him so, he takes it ill.
No, it is the bridle of your will.
There's none but asses will be bridled so.
Headstrong liberty is lashed with woe. There's nothing situate under heaven's eye but hath his bound. In earth, in sea, in sky, the beasts, the fishes, the winged fowls are their male subjects and at their controls. And men, more divine, masters of all these, lords of the wide world and wild watery seas, endued with intellectual sense and souls, of more preeminence than fish and fowls, are masters to their females, and their lords. Then let your will attend on their accords.
This servitude makes you to keep unwed.
Nay, not this, but troubles of the marriage bed.
But, were you wedded, you would bear some sway.
Ere I learn love, I'll practice to obey.
Patience unmoved. No marvel though she pause. They can be meek that have no other cause. A wretched soul, bruised with adversity, we bid be quiet when we hear it cry. But were we burdened with like weight of pain, as much or more would we ourselves complain. So thou, that hast no unkind mate to grieve thee, with urging helpless patience wouldst relieve thee. But if thou live to see thy right bereft, this full begged patience in thee will be left.
Well, I will marry one day, but to try. Oh, here comes your man. Now is your husband tonight.
Say, is your tardy master now at hand?
No, he's at 2 hands with me, and then my 2 ears can witness.
Say, didst thou speak with him? Knowest thou his mind?
Aye, he spoke his mind upon mine ears, as sure as hand. I scarce could understand it.
Spake he so doubtfully, thou couldst not feel his meaning.
Nay, struck so plainly, I could all too well feel his blows, and withal so doubtfully, I could scarce understand him.
I prithee, is he coming home? Seems he hath great care to please his wife.
In truth, you're stark mad. When I desired him to come home, he asked for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Will you come home," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "The meat doth burn," quoth I. "My gold," quoth he. "Where is the 1,000 marks I gave to thee, villain?" "The pig," quoth I, "doth burn." "My gold," quoth he. "My mistress, sir," quoth I. "Hang out thy mistress. I know not thy mistress. Out on thy mistress."
Quoth who?
Quoth my master. "I know," quoth he, "no house, no wife, no mistress. His savage blows I do bear home on my shoulders, for in conclusion he did beat me here."
Back again, slave. Fetch him home.
"Go back again and be new beaten home. For God's sake, send some other messenger."
Back again, slave. I will break thy painted cross.
"And he will bless that cross with other beating. Between you I'll have a whole big head."
Hence, prating peasant, fetch thy master home.
"Am I so round with you as you with me? That like a football you do spurn me thus? You spurn me hence, he spurns me hither. And if I last in the service, you must case me in leather."
Oh, how impatient lureth in your face.
His company must do his minions grace. With some eye at home starve for a merry look. Hath homely age the alluring beauty took from my poor cheek? Then he hath wasted it. For my discourse is dull. Bear in my wit. If voluble and sharp discourse be marred, unkindness blunts it more than marble hard. To their gay vestments his affections bait. It's not my fault. He's master of my state. What ruins are in me that can be found by him not ruined? Then is he the ground of my defeatures. My decayed fair, the sunny look of his would soon repair. But, too unruly dear, he breaks the pale and feeds from home. Poor I am, but his stale.
Self-harming jealousy, be it hence.
Unfeeling fools can with such wrongs dispense. I know his eye doth homage otherwhere, or else one lets it, but he would be here. Sister, you know he promised me a chain. Would that alone he would detain. Would that he kept fair quarter with his bed, taught him how and why we two will wed. Since in my beauty cannot please his eye, I weep what's left away, and weeping die.
I get knocked down.
The gold I gave to Dromio is laid up safe at the centaur, and the hateful slave has wandered forth and cared to seek me out. But I have not spoke with Dromio since I sent him from the mart. Oh, see, here he comes. How now, sir? Is your merry humour altered? You know no centaur, you receive no gold. Your mistress said to have me home for dinner. My house was at the Phoenix. Wast thou mad that thus so madly thou didst answer me?
What answer, sir? When spake I such a word?
Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
I did not see you, since you sent me hence, home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain, thou didst deny the gold's receipt, and spoke of a mistress and a dinner, for which I hope thou feltst I was displeased.
I'm glad to see you in this merry vein, master. What means this jest? I pray you tell me.
Yea, wilt thou jeer and flap me in the teeth? Think'st thou I jest? Take that, and that!
Oh, hold, sir, for God's sake.
Because I familiarly do use you for my fool sometimes and chat with you, your sauciness will jest upon my love and make a common of my serious hours. If you will jest with me, know my aspect. Fashion your demeanour to my looks, or I shall beat this method in your sconce.
Sconce, call you it? I must get a sconce for my head, and then sconce it too, or else I shall sick my wit in my shoulders. But I pray, sir, why am I beaten?
Dost thou not know?
Nothing, sir, but that I'm beaten.
Shall I tell you why?
Aye, sir.
Why, first for flouting me, and then for urging it the second time to me.
Was there ever any man thus beaten out of season? Well, sir, I thank you.
Thank me, sir? For what?
Marry, sir, for the something that you gave me for nothing.
I'll make amends next and give you nothing for something.
Oh.
Say, sir, is it dinner time?
No, sir. I think the meat wants that I have.
All in good time, sir. What's that?
Basting.
Well, sir, there's a time for all things.
I just have denied that before you were so choleric.
By what rule, sir?
Well, marry, sir, by a rule as plain as the plain bald pate of Father Time himself.
Let's hear it.
There's no time for a man to recover his hair that grows bald by nature.
May he not do it by fine and recovery?
Yes, to pay a fine for a periwig and recover the lost hair of another man.
But why is time such a negative here, being as it is so plentiful in excrement?
Because it is a blessing that he bestows on beasts, and what he hath scanted men in hair, he hath given them in wit.
Why, but there's many a man that hath more hair than wit.
Not a man of those, but he hath the wit to lose his hair.
For what reason?
For two.
Name them.
The one to save the money that he spends in the trimming, the other that at dinner they should not drop in his porridge.
Why, thou didst conclude there is no time for all things.
The plainer dealer, the sooner lost, and he loseth it in a kind of jollity.
In truth, there is no time to recover.
Thus I meant it. Time himself is bald, and therefore to the world's end will have bald followers.
I knew it would be a bald conclusion. Soft. Who was yonder?
My eye, Antipholus, looked strange and frowned. Some other mistress hath thy sweet aspects. I am not Adriana, nor thy wife. The time was once when thou unurged wert thou, that never words were music to thine ear, that never object pleasing in thine eye, that never touch well welcome to thy hand, that never meat sweet savour to thy taste, unless I spake, or looked, or touched, or carved to thee. How comes it now, my husband? Oh, how comes it? But thou art thus estranged from thyself. Thyself, I call it, being strange to me, but undividable, incorporate, and better than thy dear self's better part. Ah! Do not tear thyself away from me! For know, my love, it's easy may so fall a drop of water in the breaking gulf, and take, unmingled, that same drop again, without addition or diminishing, as take from me thyself and not me too. How dearly would it touch thee to the quick, should thou but hear I were licentious, and that this body, consecrate to thee, by ruffian lust should be contaminate. Wouldst thou not spit at me, and spurn at me, and hurl the name of husband in my face, and tear the stained skin from my harlot brow, and from my false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it with a deep divorcing vow? I know thou canst, and therefore see thou do it. I am possessed with an adulterous plot. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust. For if we two be one, and thou play false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh, be strumpeted by thy contagion. Keep then fair league, and truce with thy true bed. I live unstained, thou undishonored.
Lead you to me, fair dame. I know you not. In Brisbane I am but 2 hours old, as strange to your town as to your talk, who, with every word, all my wit being scanned, want wit and all 1 word to understand.
Boy, brother, how the world has changed with you. When were you wont to use my sister thus? She sent for you by Dromio, home to dinner.
By Dromio?
By me?
By thee, and this thou didst return from him, that he did buffet thee, and in his blows denied my house for his, me for his wife.
Did thou converse, sir, with this gentlewoman? What was the course and drift of your compact?
I, sir, I never saw her till this time.
Oh, villain, thou liest, for her very words thou didst deliver to me on the mart.
I never spake with her in all my life.
Then how can she thus call us by our names, unless it be by inspiration?
How ill agrees it with your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave, abetting him to thwart me in my mood. Come, I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. Thou art an elm, my husband, I a vine, who, all for want of pruning with intrusion, infect thy sap and live on thy confusion.
To me she speaks. She moves me for her theme. What, was I married to her in my dream? Or sleep I now and think all this? What error drives our ears and eyes amiss? Until I know for sure this uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromio, go bid the servants spread for dinner.
Oh, for my beads! I cross me for a sinner. This is the fairyland, O spite of spites. We talk with goblins, owls, and sprites. If we obey them not, this will ensue. They'll suck our breath or pinch us black and blue.
Why pratest thou and answerest not? Dromio, thou drone, thou snail, thou slug, thou sot!
I am transformed, master, am I not?
Thou art in mind, and so am I.
Hey, master, both in mind and in my shape.
But thou hast thine own form.
No, I'm an ape.
If thou art changed to aught, 'tis to an ass.
'Tis true. She rides me, and I long for grass. 'Tis so I'm an ass. Else it could never be, but that I should know her as well as she knows me.
Come, come! No longer will I be a fool to put a finger in the eye and weep. Whistled man and master laugh my woes to scorn. Come, sir, to dinner. Dromio, keep the gate. Husband, I'll dine above with you today and shrive you of 1,000 idle pranks. Sirrah, ready to ask you for your master. Say he dines for, and let no creature enter. Come, sister, Dromio, play the porter well.
Am I in earth, in heaven, or in hell? Sleeping or waking? Mad or well advised? Known unto these and to myself disguised? I'll say as they say, persevere so. And in this mist, it all adventures go.
Master, shall I be porter at the gate?
Aye, and let none enter, lest I break your pate.
Come, Antipholus. Dine too late.
Whilst I go to the goldsmith's, go thou.
No.
Alas, good Angela, you must excuse us all. My wife is shrewish when I keep not hours. Say that I waited with you at your shop to see the making of her castanet, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. But here's a villain that would face me down. He met me at the mart, said that I beat him, and charged him with 1,000 marks in gold, and that I did deny my wife and house. Thou drunkard, why didst thou say this?
Say what you will, sir. But I know what I know. You beat me at the mud. I have your hand to show.
I think thou art an ass.
An ass indeed. Marry, so it doth appear. By the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear, I should kick, being kicked. Being at that pass, you'd beware of my heels and beware of an ass.
You're sad, friend Balthazar. Pray God our good cheer may follow my good will and your good welcome here.
I hold your dainties cheap, sir, but you're welcome, dear.
Oh well, Balthazar, either at flesh or fish, a table full of welcome makes scarce even one dainty dish.
Good meat is cheap, sir, as every churn affords.
And welcome more cheap, for that's nothing but words.
Small cheer and great welcome make a merry feast.
Aye, to a niggardly host and a more sparing guest. But soft, my door is locked. Go, bid them let us in.
Maud! Bridget! Marianne! Cecil! Gillian! Ian!
Boom! Old horse! Capon! Coxcomb! Idiot! Catch! Either get thee from the door or sit down at the hatch. Dost thou conjure for wenches that thou callest for such store, when one is one too many? Go, get thee from the door.
What coil is this? My master waits here in the street.
Let him go rest and take the weight from off his feet.
Who talks within here? Ho! Open the door.
Right, sir, I'll tell you when, and you tell me wherefore.
Wherefore? For my dinner, I have not yet dined today.
Nor today here you must not. Come again when you may.
What art thou that keepest me out from this house I am?
The porter for this time, sir, and my name is Dromio.
Hey, Phyllis! They have stolen both mine office and my name. One near got me credit, the other mickle blame.
What coil is there, Dromio? Who knows at the guide?
Loose! Let my master in.
Faith, no, you comes too late, and so tell your master.
I dare not. My head rings from fear of his hand.
Go now from here, or you may yet be unmanned.
Thy name be called Loose. Loose, thou hast answered him well.
Who talks within here? I hope you'll let us in, I hope.
And I thought I'd already asked you.
And you said no.
Now, baggage, let me in.
Can you tell for whose sake?
Master, knock the door hard.
Let him knock till it aches.
You'll cry for this, villain, if I beat the door down.
Must you? For your blows, we're the stocks in the town.
Who is it at the door that keeps all this noise?
Is that you, wife? You might have come before.
Your wife, Sir Knave. Go get you from the door.
Here is neither cheer, sir, nor welcome. We would fain have either.
And debating which is best, we shall part with neither.
There is something in the wind that we cannot get in.
You would say so, master, if the garments within. Your cape there is warm within. You stand here in the cold, it would make a man mad to be so bought and sold.
I'll fetch something, go break open the gate.
Pray, canny breaking here, and I'll break your knave's plate.
Let him break a word with you, and words are but wind, and break it in your face so you break it not behind.
Seems I want us breaking out upon thee, hind.
There's too much out upon thee. I pray thee, let me in.
I, when fowls have no feathers and fish have no fin.
Oh, I'll break in and go borrow me a crow.
A crow without a feather? Master, mean you so? For a fish without a fin, there's a fowl without a feather. If a crow lives in, so how will pluck a crow together?
Go get thee gone and fetch me 9 crow.
Have patience, sir. Let it not be so. Herein you war against your reputation, and draw within the compact of suspect the unviolated honour of your wife. The once, the long experience of her wisdom, her sober virtue, years, modesty, plead on her part a cause to you unknown. But doubtless she will make it up to you. Be ruled by me. Depart in patience. Let us to the Tiger Hall for dinner. About evening, come yourself alone to find the reason for this strange restraint. But if by a strong hand you offer to break in, a vulgar comment will be made of it, and that supposed by the common rout, against your yet ungalled estimation. That may with foul intrusion enter in and dwell upon your grave when you are dead.
For slander lives by succession, forever housed where it gets possession.
You've prevailed, old departed quiet, and in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a wench of excellent discourse, pretty, witty, wild, and yet too gentle. To her will we dine. This woman I speak of, my wife, without desert I protest, hath oftentimes upbraided me with all. To her will we for dinner. Get you home and fetch the chain. By this I know 'tis made. Bring it, I pray you, to the porpentine, for there's a house. That chain will I bestow, be it for nothing but to spite my wife upon mine hostess there. Good madam, make haste. Since mine own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere and see if they'll disdain me.
I'll meet you at that place some hour hence.
Do so. This gesture cost me some expense.
Here! It may be you have quite forgot a husband's office shall antipholus. Even in spring of love, thy love springs bright, shall love in building grow so ruinous. If you did wed my sister for her wealth, oh, but for her wealth's sake, use it with more kindness. Or if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love with some show of blindness. Let not my sister read it in your eyes, be not thy tongue thy own shame's orator. 'Tis double wrong to truant with your bed, and let her read it in your looks that board. Shame is a bastard fame, well manage it. Ill deeds are doubled with an evil word. Alas, poor women, make us but believe, being compact of credit, that you love us. Though others have the arm, show us the sleeve. We in your motion turn, and you may move us. Then, gentle brother, get you in again. Comfort my sister, cheer her, call her wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain when the sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Sweet mistress, what your name is else, I know not. Nor by what wonder you do hid of mine, less in your knowledge and your grace you shall not, than our earth's wonder more than earth divine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak, lay open to my earthy gross conceit, smothered in errors, feeble, shallow, weak, the folded meaning of your words' deceit. Against my soul's pure truth, why labor you to make it wander in an unknown field? Are you God?
Are you a God?
Would you create me new?
Create me new.
Transform me then.
Transform me then.
And to your power I'll yield. But if that I am thine, well then I know your wicked sister is no wife of mine. Nor to her bed, no homage to I owe. Far more to you I decline. Oh, train me not, sweet mermaid, with thy nose, to drown me in thy sister's flood of tears. Sing, siren, for thyself, and I will dote. Spread low the simple waves thy golden tears, and as a bed I'll take them in their lie, and in this glorious supposition think, he escaped by death that has such means to die. Let love, being light, be drowned if she sink.
What are you, mad that you do reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How I know not.
'Tis a fault that springeth from your eye.
For gazing on your beams, fair sun being by.
Gaze where you should. That'll clear your sight.
As good as a wink, sweet lovers, look on night.
Why call you me, love? Call my sister so.
Thy sister's sister.
That's my sister.
No, it is thyself. Myself beat apart, my eyes clearer eye, my heart's dearer heart, my food, my fortune, my sweet hope's aim. My soul earth's heaven and my heaven's claim.
All this my sister is, or should be.
Call thyself sister sweet, for I am thee. Thee will I love, and with thee lead my life. Thou hast no husband, yet nor I no wife. Give me thy hand.
Oh, soft there, hold still. I'll fetch my sister, get her good will.
And now, Dromio, why'st thou run so fast?
Do you know me, sir? Am I Dromio? Am I your man? Am I myself?
Thou art Dromio, thou art my man, thou art thyself.
I'm an ass. I'm a woman's man, and besides myself.
How art thou a woman's man, besides thyself? Beside thyself?
Marry, sir, besides myself, I am due to a woman. One that claims me. One that haunts me. One that will have me.
What claim lays she to thee?
Marry, sir, such a claim as you would lay to your horse, and she would have me as a beast. Not that I, being a beast, she would have me, but that she, being a very beastly creature, lays claim to me.
Oh, what is she to thee?
For though I have but lean luck in the match, yet she is a wondrous fat marriage.
Dost thou mean a wondrous fat marriage?
Marry, sir, she is the kitchen wench and all grease, and I know not what use to put her to, but to make a lamp of her and to run from her by her own light. I warrant her rags and the tallow in them would burn a Poland winter. If she lives till doomsday, she would burn a week longer than the whole world.
What complexion is she of?
Swart like my shoe, but her face nothing half so clean kept, for why she sweats. The man would go over shoes in the grime of it.
It's now that mortar won't mend.
No, sir, 'tis in grain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What is her name?
Loose Nell, sir, but her name in 3/4, that's an L and 3/4, would not measure her from hip to hip.
Why, she bears some breadth then?
Aye, no longer from head to foot than from hip to hip. She is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in her.
Well, then where would you find Ireland?
Oh, marry, sir, in her buttocks. I found it out by the bogs.
Where's Scotland?
I found it by the barrenness. In the palm of the hand.
Oh, we're France.
In her forehead. Armed and reverted, making war against her heir.
We're England.
I looked for the chalky cliffs, but I could find no whiteness in them. I guess it stood in her chin, by the salt room that ran between France and it.
We're the Americas, the Indies.
Oh, sir, upon her nose, over embellished with rubies, carbuncles, sapphires, inclining their rich aspect to the hot breath of Spain, who sent whole armados of carrots to be belched at her nose.
Where stood Belgium, the Netherlands?
Oh, sir, I did not look so low. To conclude, this drudge or diviner laid claim to me, called me Dromio, swore I was assured to her, told me what privy marks I had about me, was the mark of my shoulder, the mole in my neck, and the great wart on my left arm, that I amazed ran from her as a witch. And I think if my heart had not been made of faith, and my breast of steel, she had transformed me to a curtal dog, and made me turn in the wheel.
Go hie thee presently, and post to the road. And if any wind blow forth, away from shore, I will not harbour in this town tonight. If a bark put forth, come to me at the mart, where I will walk till thou returns to me. If all knows us, and we know none, I think 'tis high time we trudged pack and be gone.
As from a bear, a man would run for life. So fly I from her, that would be my wife.
There's none but witches do inhabit here, and 'tis therefore high time that I were hence. She that for a husband doth call me, even my soul for a wife doth abhor. But her fair sister, oh, with her gentle, sovereign grace, such enchanting presence and discourse, hath almost made me traitor to myself. Well, lest I be guilty of self-wrong, I'll stop mine ears against the mermaid's song. Aye, that's my name.
I know it well, sir. Lo, here is the chain. I thought to have taken you to at the Porpentine. The chain unfinished made me stay thus long.
What is your will that I would do with this, madam?
Why, what you will, sir. I have made it for you.
Made it for me, madam? Bespoke it not.
Not once, nor twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it and please your wife withal. And soon at supper time I'll visit you and then receive my money for the chain.
I pray, madam, you receive money now for fair Universe. Chain or money more.
You are a merry man, sir. Fare you well.
What a man should think of this, I cannot tell. But this I think, there is no man so vain who would refuse such an offered chain. I see in this town a man need not work by shifts, when in the streets he earns such golden gifts. I'll to the mart, and therefore Dromio stay. If a ship put out, straight away.
Guilders for my voyage. Therefore, make present satisfaction while attached by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is growing to me by Antipholus, and in the instant that I met with you, he had of me a chain. At 5 o'clock, I shall receive the money for the same. Please, if you walk with me down to his house, I will discharge my bond, and thank you too.
That label me, you say. See where he comes.
Whilst I go to the goldsmith's house, go thou and buy a rope set. That will I bestow amongst my wife and her confederates for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Go thou, buy a rope and bring it home to me.
You will use me?
Yeah.
'Tis this I fear. I buy a rope.
A man as well hold up the trusts to you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me. You're like you thought our love would last too long if it were chained together, and therefore came not.
Saving your merry humour, here's the note. How much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, the fineness of the gold, and chargeful fashion, which doth amount to 3,000 more than I stand debted to this gentleman. I pray you, see him presently discharged, for he is bound to sea, and stays but for it.
I am not furnished with the present money. And besides, I have some business in the town. Go, Angela, take the stranger to my house, and bring with you the chain. and bid my wife to disperse this sum on the receipt thereof.
Then
Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to her yourself.
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, then I hope you do, or else you may return without your money.
Nay, come, I pray you, sir. Give me the chain. Both wind and tide stays on this gentleman, and I, to blame, have held him here too long.
Good Lord! You use this dalliance to excuse your breach of promise of deportity. I should have charged you for not bringing it, but like a shrew, you first begin to brawl.
Time steals on. I pray you, madam, dispatch.
You see how he importunes me, the chain.
Well, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
Come, I pray you. You know I gave it you even now. Either send the chain or send by me some token.
I know you run this humour out of breath. Where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, say whether you'll answer me, or no. If not, I'll leave her to the officer.
Answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
No, I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none, and you wrong me much to say so.
You wrong me more, sir, in denying it. Consider how this stands upon my credit.
Very well, officer, arrest her at my suite.
I do, and charge you in the name of the Queen to obey me.
This touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay this sum for me, or I attach you by this officer.
Consent to pay you that I never had. Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
Here is thy fee. Arrest him, officer. I would not spare my brother in this case if he should scorn me so apparently.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit.
I do obey thee till I give thee bail. But, madam, you shall buy this sport as dearly as all the metal in your shop shall answer.
Never. I have the law of our land against your notorious shame. Doubt it not.
Master, there is a bark of Indonesia. It stays but till her owner comes aboard. And then, sir, she bears away. Freighted, sir, I've conveyed aboard. And I've brought the supplies you've ordered late of me. The ship is in her trim. The merry wind blows fair from the land. They stay for naught at all, but for their owner, master, and yourself.
How now, a madman? Why, thou peevish ship? What ship of Indonesia waits for me?
A ship you sent me to hire passage.
Thou drunken slave! I sent thee for a rope and told thee to what purpose and what end.
You sent me for a rope's end, as soon you sent me to the bay, sir, for a buck.
I will debate this matter at more leisure and teach thine ears to list me with more heed. To Adriana, villain, hie thee straight, give her this key, and tell her that in the desk that is covered over with Turkish tapestry, there is a card of gold. Let her send it, tell her I am arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Hie thee straight, slave, be gone. On, officer, to prison till it comes. Oh, forget it.
To Adriana's. That is where we dined. Where loose Nell did claim me for her husband. She is too big, I hope, for me to compass. Thither I must, although against my will, for servants must their masters' minds fulfill.
Oh, Gianna, did he tempt thee so? Did he plead it at us? Yea or no?
First, who did swear at him you had no right?
He meant he did me none. The more my spite.
Then he swore he, but who was a stranger here?
And true he swore, though yet forsworn he were.
Then pleaded I for you.
And what said he?
That love I begged for you, he begged of me.
With what persuasion did he tempt thy love?
With words that in an honest suit might move. First, he did praise my beauty. Then my speech.
To speak him fair?
Give patience on the siege.
I cannot, nor I will not hold me still.
one. No evil lost his wild when he's gone.
Ah, but I think him better, not worse. My heart prays for him, though my tongue do curse.
Here! Go! The desk! The purse! Sweet, now make haste!
Where is it? How hast thou lost thy breath?
By running fast!
Where is our master, Dromio? Is he well?
No! He's in Tartar limbo, worse than hell! Held by a fiend! A fury! Pitiless! Rough! A wolf! Nay, worse, a fellow all in buff! A back friend! A shoulder clapper! Worse, a devil's hound that counters with a curse! Runs counter to encircle with a spell! And at the judgment carries souls from hell!
Why? What's the matter?
I do not know the matter. He is arrested on the case.
What? Is he arrested? Tell me at whose suit?
I know not at whose suit he is arrested. Will you send him mistress redemption, the money in his desk?
Go, fetch it, sister. This I wonder at, that he, unknown to me, should be in debt. But tell me, was he arrested on a band?
Not on a band, but on a stronger thing. A chain. A chain. Do you not hear it ring?
What? The chain?
No, the bell. Just time that I were gone. It was 2 I left him, and now the clock strikes 1.
There's come back. That did I never hear.
Oh yes, if any army to sergeant, it turns back for very fear.
So time were in debt. How fondly dost thou eat it?
Ah, time is a very bankrupt and knows more than he's worth to season. Nay, he's a thief too. Have you not heard men say that time comes stealing on by night and day? If time be in debt and theft, and a sergeant in the way, have you not reason to turn back an hour and a day?
Go, Romeo. There's the money. Bear it straight and bring my master home immediately. Come, sister. I'm pressed down with my comfort in
There's not a man I meet, but that doth salute me, as if I were their well-acquainted friend, and everyone calls me by my name. Some offer tender money to me. Others invite me. Some others offer thanks for kindnesses. Some offer commodities for me to buy. And the tailor did call me into his shop and showed me silks that he had bought for me, and therewithal took measure of my body.
Master, here is the gold card you sent me for.
What card of gold is this, Dromio?
The card of gold you sent for to deliver you. Why, sir, I brought you word an hour since that the bark expedition put forth tonight. And then were you hindered by the sergeant?
Well, me, friend Phyllis. I see, sir, you have found the goldsmith now. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Satan, avoid! I charge thee, tempt me not.
Master, is this Mistress Satan?
'Tis the devil.
Hey, she is worse. She is the devil's dam. Come not near her.
Will you go with me? We'll mend our dinner here.
Master, if you do expect spoon meat, you must speak a long spoon.
Why, Dromio?
Harry, you must have a long spoon that must eat with the devil.
Avoid, thou fiend. Why tell'st me thou art supping? You are, as are you all, a sorceress. I conjure thee to leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of mine you had today at dinner, or, for my diamond, the chain you promised, and I'll be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
Some devils ask but for the parings of one's nails. A rush, a hair, a drop of blood, a pin, a nut, a cherry stone. But she, more covetous, a chain.
I pray you, sir, my ring, or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me so.
Avaunt, thou witch! Come, Dromio, let us go.
himself. A ringy head of mine worth 40 grand. For saying he promised me the chain. Both one another he denies me now. The reason that I gather he is mad, besides his present instance of his rage, is a mad tale he told today at dinner of his own doors being shut against his entrance. Belike his wife, acquainted with his fits, on purpose shut the doors against his way. My way is to hie home to his house and tell his wife that, being lunatic, he rushed into my house and took perforce my ring away. This course I fittest choose, 'cause 40 grand's too much to lose.
Fear me not, man, I will not break away. I'll pay thee. Here I leave thee, so much to warrant thee as I'm arrested for. My wife is in a wayward mood today and will not likely trust the messenger that I should be attached in Australia. It will sound harshly in her ears. Here comes my man. I think he brings the money. How now, sir? Have you what I sent you for?
Is that I warrant you will pay them all.
But where's the money?
I paid it for the rope, sir.
$5 for a rope! To what end did I bid thee hie thee home?
To a rope's end, sir, and to that end am I returned.
And to that end, sir, I welcome you!
But should be patient.
I am an adversary.
Hold thy tongue!
Nay, rather persuade him to hold his
A
hand.
horse! Senseless! Villain!
I wish that I were senseless, so that I may not feel your blows.
And thou art sensible and nothing but blows, and so is an ass!
An ass indeed. I have served him from the hour of my nativity until this instant, and have nothing at my hands for his hands for my service, but blows. When I'm cold, he warms me with beating. When I'm warm, he cools me with beating. I'm woken up with it when I sleep, raised with it when I sit, chased out of doors with it when I leave home, and welcomed home with it again when I return. Nay, I think when he hath lamed me, I shall beg with it from door to door.
Here comes my wife, yonder.
Mistress, beware the rope's end!
Wilt thou still talk? Ah!
How say you now? Is not your husband mad? His ends are bad, he confirms no less. But Dr. Pinch, you are a conjurer. Establish him in his true sense again, and I will please you what you will demand.
Alas, how fiery and sharp he looks.
How he trembles and dips.
Ah!
Give me your hand and let me feel your pulse.
Here is my hand, let's feel you in.
I charge thee, Satan, housed within this man, to yield possession to my holy prayers and to thy state of darkness hide thee straight. I conjure thee by all the saints in heaven.
Peace, dirty wizard, peace, I'm not mad.
Oh, that wert not. Poor distressed soul.
You minion, you! Are these your customers? Did this companion with the saffron face revel and feasted at my house today? Whilst upon me the guilty doors were shut, and I locked out of the house I owe.
Husband, God doth know you dined at home. Would you have remained until this time, free from these slanders and this open shame?
Dined at home? Thou villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were my doors not locked up and I shut out?
Truly, your doors were locked up and you shut out.
And did not she herself revile me there?
Sans fable, she herself reviled you there.
And did not her kitchen maid rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Certes she did. The kitchen vestal scorned him.
And did I not enraged depart from thence?
In verity you did. My bones bear witness that since have felt the vigour of his rage.
It's good to soothe him in these contraries.
It is no shame. The fellow finds his vein, and yielding to him humour as well as frenzy.
Thou hast suborned the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I gave him money to redeem you, like Dromio, who came in haste for it.
Money by me. Heart and goodwill you made, but surely, master, not a rag of money.
Went'st not thou to her for a card of gold?
He came to me, and I delivered it.
And I am witness to her that she did.
God and the rope maker bear witness that I was sent for nothing but a rope.
Mistress, both man and master is possessed. I know by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Say, wherefore didst thou lock me up today? And why dost thou deny the bag of gold?
I did not, gentle husband. Lock me for.
And gentle master, I received no gold. But I confess you were locked out.
Dissembling villain! Thou speaks false in both!
Dissembling harlot, thou art false in all! And art confederate with a damned pack to make a loathsome, abject scorn of me! But with these nails I'll pluck out those eyes that behold me in this shape!
Bind him, let him come me!
More company, the fiend is strong within him.
Oh, how pale and wan it looks.
And will thou murder me, and suffer them to make a rescue?
He is my prisoner, and you shall not have him.
Go bind this man, for he is frantic too.
What wilt thou do, thou peevish officer? Hast thou delight to see a wretched man do outrage and displeasure to himself?
He is my prisoner. If I let him go, the debt he owes will be required of me.
I will discharge thee, ere I go from thee. Bring me forthwith unto his creditor, and knowing how the debt grows, I will pay it. Good Master Doctor, see him safe conveyed home to my house. Oh, most unhappy day.
Oh, most unhappy strumpet.
God help your souls. How idly do they talk.
Go, bid him hence. Sister, go you with me. Tell me, whose suit was he arrested at?
One Angela, a goldsmith. Do you know her?
I know the woman. What is the sum he owes?
20,000 bucks.
Sir, how grows it due?
Due for a chain which your husband had of her.
He did bespeak a chain for me, but had it not.
When is your husband all enraged came into my house and took away my ring? Straight after I see him with the chain.
That may be so, but I did never see it. Come, jailer, bring me where the goldsmith is. I long to know the truth hereof at large.
Oh, God for the mercy! They're loose again!
Oh, come with naked blades! Let's call more help to have this bound again!
Away, they'll kill us!
I see these witches are afraid of blades.
She that will be your wife now ran from you.
Come to the centaur to fetch our stuff. I long to be safe and sound aboard.
Faith, stay here this night. They will surely do us no harm. We saw they speak us fair. Give us gold. Methinks they are such a gentle nation, that but for the mountain of mad flesh that claims marriage of me, I could find in my heart to stay here still and turn witch.
I will not stay here for all the town. Come, let's get our stuff.
I am sorry, sir, that I have hindered you, but I protest he had the chain with me, though most dishonestly he doth deny it.
How is the man esteemed here in the city?
Of very reverend reputation, sir, of credit infinite, highly beloved, second to none that lives here in the city. His word would bear my wealth at any
Speak
time.
softly, yonder I think he walks.
'Tis so! And that self-chain about his neck, which he forswore most monstrously to have. Good sir, draw near to me. I'll speak to you. I say, Antipholus, I wonder much that you should put me to such shame and trouble, and, not without some scandal to yourself, with circumstance and oath, so to deny this chain, which now you wear so openly. Beside the charge, the shame, imprisonment, you have done wrong to this my honest friend, who, but for staying on our controversy, had hoisted sail and put to sea today. This chain you had of me, can you deny it?
I never did deny it.
Yes, that you did, sir, and forswore it too.
Ha! Who heard me deny it or forswear it?
These ears of mine thou knowest to hear thee. Fie on thee, wretch! 'Tis a pity thou livest to walk before any honest man resort.
Ha! Thou art a villain to impeach me thus.
And yet I still declare thee a villain.
I will prove mine honesty and mine honour.
Challenge him not! For God's sake, he is mad! Find him and bear him to my house!
Run, master, run, for God's sake, for our lives! This is uncommon, and of our spoiled. Come, master, come!
Be quiet, people! Wherefore throng you hither?
To fetch my poor distracted husband hence. Let us come in, that we may bind him fast, and bear him home for his recovery.
I knew he was not in his perfect wits.
I am sorry now that I did threaten him.
How long hath he this possession held the man?
This week he hath been heavy, sour, sad, and much different to the man he was. But till this afternoon his passion ne'er brake into extremity or rage.
Hath he not lost much wealth by wreck at sea? Buried some dear friend? Hath not else his eyes strayed his affection in unlawful love? A sin much prevailing in youthful men who give their eyes the liberty of gazing. Which of these sorrows is he subject to?
To none of these, except it be the last, namely some love that drew him oft from home.
Well, for that you should have reprehended him.
Why, so I did.
Aye, but not rough enough.
As roughly as my modesty would let me.
Happily in private.
And in assemblies too.
But not enough.
It was the copy of our conference. In bed he slept not for my urging it. At board he fed not for my urging it. Alone it was the subject of my theme. In company I often glanced it. Still did I tell him it was vile and bad.
And therefore comes it that the man was mad. The venom clamours of a jealous woman poisons more badly than a mad dog's tooth. It seems his sleeps were hindered by thy railing. Therefore comes it that his head is light. Thou sayest his meat was sauced with thy upbraiding. Unquiet meals make ill digestions, whereof the raging fire of fever bred. And what's a fever but a fit of madness? Thou sayest his sports were hindered by thy brawls. Sweet recreation, Bard, what doth ensue but moody and dull melancholy, kinsman to grim and comfortless despair, and at her heels, and at her heels,
But she never reprehended him, but mildly, when he demeaned himself, rough, rude, and wildly. Why clear you these rebukes and answer not?
She did betray me to my own reproof. Good officer, enter, and lay hold on him.
no, not a creature enters in my house.
Then let your servants bring my husband forth.
Neither. He took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege him from your hands till I have brought him to his wits again, or lose my labour in assaying it.
I will attend my husband, be his nurse, diet his sickness, for it is my office, and will bear no attorney but myself. Therefore, let me have him home with me.
Be patient, for I will not let him stir till I have used the approved means I have, with wholesome spirits, drugs, and holy prayers, to make of him a formal man again. It is a branch and parcel of mine oath, a charitable duty of my order. Therefore depart, and leave him here with me.
I will not depart and leave my husband here, and it doth beseem your holiness to separate the husband and the wife.
Oh, be quiet and depart. Thou shalt not have him.
Complaining to the Duke of this indignity.
I will fall prostrate at his feet, and never rise until my tears and prayers have won his grace to come in person hither and take perforce my husband from the lady.
By this, I think the dial pointed 5. Anon, I'm sure. The Duke himself comes this way in person. To the melancholy vale, this place of death and sorry execution. Beyond the ditches, in the commune there.
Upon what cause?
To see a Reverend New Zealand merchant, who put unluckily into this bay by the laws and statutes of this town, executed publicly for his offence.
See where they come. We will behold his death.
Yet once again declare it publicly. If any friend will pay the sum for him, he shall not die, so much we tender him.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the lady.
She is a virtuous and a reverend lady. I cannot imagine she would do you wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, my husband, whom I made lord of me and all I had, this ill day, a most outrageous fit of madness took him, that desperately he hurried through the street, with him as bondman, all as mad as he, doing displeasure to the citizens, by rushing in their houses, bearing fence rings, jewels, anything as rage did like. Once did I get him about, and set him on, whilst to take orders for the wrongs I went, that here and there his fury had committed. Anon, I wot not by what strong escape he broke free from those that had the guard of him. Then they fled unto this commune, whither we pursued them, and here the lady shuts the gates on us, and will not suffer us to fetch him out, nor send him forth that we may bear him home. Therefore, most gracious Duke, at thy command, let him be brought forth and borne hence for hell.
Long since thy husband served me in my wars, and I to thee engaged my solemn word, when thou madest master of thy bed, to do all the grace and good I could. Go, some of you, knock at the commune gates and bid the lady come to me. I will determine this before I stir.
Mistress! Mistress! Shift and save yourself! My master and his man are both broke loose! Beaten the maids around and bound the doctor, whose beard they have singed off with greens of fire, and liver. As it blazed, they threw on him great piles of puddled mire to quench the hair. My master pleads patience with him, while his man, his scissors, nicks him like a fool. And sure, unless you send some present help between them, they will kill the conjurer.
Peace, fool! Thy master and his man are here, and this is false thou dost report to us.
Upon my life, I tell you true. I have not breathed, almost, since I did see it. He calls for you, and vows, if he can catch you, to singe your face and disfigure you. Hark! Hark, Mistress
stand by me. Fear nothing.
Oh,
Go!
"'Tis my husband! Witness you that he is born about invisible. Even now we housed him in the abbey here, and now he's there, most God of human reason."
Justice, most gracious Duke, grant me justice. Even for the service that long since I did thee, when I bestrewed thee in the footy, and took deep scars to save the game. Even for the blood that long since I shed for thee, grant me justice.
Unless the fear of death doth make me dote, I see my son Antipholus and
Justice,
Romeo.
my sweet prince, against that woman there. She whom they gave to me to be my wife, that hath abused and dishonoured me, even in the strength and height of injury. Beyond imagination is the wrong that she this day hath cast upon me.
Discover how, and thou shalt find me just.
This day, great Duke, she shut the doors upon me, while she with harlots feasted at my house.
A grievous fault. Say, woman, dost thou so?
"No, my lord. Myself, he, and my sister, today did dine together. And so before my soul, as this is false, he burdens me withal."
Now may I look on day or sleep at night, but she tells your highness simple truth.
Oh, perjured woman! They are both forsworn. In this, the madman justly chargeth them.
Good sir, she was with me then, and departed from me to go fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the Porpentine, where Balthazar and I did dine together. Our dinner done, and she not coming thither, I went to seek her, and in the street there did this perjured goldsmith swear that I this day of her received the chain. Whereupon she did arrest me with an officer. I sent my man for certain monies, and he with none returned. So I bespoke the officer to go with me to my house, and by the way, we met my wife, her sister, and a vile rabble of confederates. Along with them, they brought one Pinch, a mean-faced villain, a threadbare juggler, and a fortune teller, a needy, hollow-eyed, sharp-faced wretch, who, gazing in mine eyes, feeling in my pulse, cries out that I was possessed. Then altogether they fell upon me, bound me, and bore me thence, and in a dark and dankish vault at home left me and my man both bound together, till, gnawing with my teeth my bonds in sunder, I gained my freedom and came immediately to you, to beseech you to grant me ample satisfaction for these deep shames and great indignities.
My lord, in truth, thus far I witness with him that he dined not at home but was locked out.
But had he such a chain of thee?
He had, my lord, and when he ran in here, these people saw the chain about his neck.
Besides, these ears of mine heard him say he had the chain of her, after you first were sworn in the mart, and thereupon I would have struck you. But then you fell into this commune here, by which I think you are come by miracle.
Never did I set foot within these commune walls, and never didst thou threaten me. I never saw the chain, so help me heaven, and this is false, you burden me with all.
What an intricate impeach is this. I think you have all drunk of Circe's cup. If you had housed him here he would have been. If he were mad, he would not plead so coldly. You say he dined at home? This goldsmith denies that saying. Sirrah, what say you?
Sir? Dined with her there at Porpentine.
He did, sir, and from my finger snatched that ring.
'Tis true, my liege, this ring I had of her today.
Sawest thou him at the commune enter?
As sure, my liege, as I do see your face.
Oh, this is strange. Go, call the woman hither.
The woman!
Hither!
I think you're all mad or mated.
Most mighty Duke, thou said me speak a word, when I see a friend may deliver me and bring the son that will save my life.
Speak what thou wilt, New Zealander, freely.
Is not your namesake called Antipholus? And is not this your own man, Dromio?
Within this hour was his man, but he, I thank him, gnawed into my cords. Now am I Dromio and his man unbound.
I think you both of you remember me.
We ourselves we remember by you, sir. For we, lately, were bound like you are now. You're not Pinch's patient, are you, sir?
Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in all my life.
Oh, grief had changed me since you saw me last. And many hours with time's deformed hand had written strange features on my face. But tell me yet, do you not know my voice?
Neither.
Romeo, not thou?
No, trust me, sir, nor I.
I'm sure thou dost.
And I'm sure I do not. And whatsoever a man denies, you are now bound to believe him.
Not know my voice. Time's extremity of you so split it and cracked my tongue that in 7 short years, here my only son not knows my feeble tune of untuned care. Though yet this grained face be hid in winter's drizzle snow, and all the conduits my blood flows up, yet hath my wasting lanterns a little glimmer yet, my fading ears some use to hear all these old mysteries I cannot err. Tell me, thou art my son, Antipholus.
I never saw my father in all my life.
7 years since, boy, in Wellington, you know we parted. But perhaps, my boy, thou art ashamed to acknowledge me in my misery.
The Duke and all that know me in this city can witness that it is not so. I never saw Wellington in all my life.
I tell thee, New Zealander, 20 years have I been patron to Antipholus, during which time he ne'er saw Wellington. I think thy age and dangers make thee dote.
Behold, a man much wronged.
I see 2 husbands. Oh, my eyes deceive me.
One of these men is genius to the other. And of these, which is the natural man and which is the spirit?
I,
Who
sir,
deciphers them?
I, sir, am Dromio. Command him away.
Nay, I sure am Dromio. Pray, let me stay.
Aegean, art thou? Or us as ghost?
Oh, my old master. Who hath bound him here?
Whoever bound him, I will loose his bonds and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegean, if thou beest the man that had a wife once called Emilia, that bore thee to burden 2 fair sons. Oh, if thou beest the same Aegean, speak, and speak unto the same Emilia.
Oh, if I dream not, thou art Emilia. If now I should tell thee what happened to that son that floated with thee on the fatal raft.
By men of Timor, he and I and the twin Dromio all were taken up. But by and by, rude fishermen from Darwin, by force, took Dromio and our son from them. Me they left with those of Timor. What became of them, I do not know. I'm to this fortune that you see me in.
Why, here his morning story comes right. That these 2 Antipholuses, so alike. These 2 Dromios, one in semblance. Where her shipwreck story comes, these are the 2 parents of these children who accidentally met together. Antipholus, camest thou first from Bali?
Yeah, no, sir. I came from Timor and then Wellington.
Stand apart. I cannot tell which is which.
I came from Bali and Darwin, my most gracious lord.
And I with him.
Brought to this gracious city by your most famous uncle, Sir James Killen.
Which of you 2 did dine with me today?
Aye, gentle mistress.
Are you not my husband?
No. I say nay to that.
And so do I, though she did call me so. Oh, and this gentlewoman, her sister, did call me brother. I hope that what I told you before, I will have the leisure to make good, if this be not a dream that we see and hear.
That, sir, is the chain you had of me.
Oh, indeed it is, madam. I deny it not.
And this chain, madam, you arrested me for.
I think I did. In truth, I deny it not.
I sent you money, sir, to be your bail by Domio. But I think he brought it not.
No, none by me.
This card of gold I received from you. My man Dromio did bring it to me. Oh, I see we did meet each other's man, and he came for me and me for him, and that's how these errors did arise.
This card I pawned for my father there.
It shall not need your father hath his life.
Sir, I must have that diamond from you.
Take it, and much thanks for my good cheer.
Renowned Duke, vouchsafe to take the pains to go with us into the commune here, and here at large discourseth all our fortunes, and all who are assembled in this place by this sympathise that one day's error have suffered wrong. Go, keep us company, and we shall make full satisfaction. 33 years have I begone in travail of you, my sons, and till this present hour my heavy burden there delivered. The Duke, my husband, and our children both, and you, the calendars of their nativity, go to a gossip and joy with me after such long grief, such festivity.
With all my heart, I'll gossip at this feast.
Oh!
Mine hast thou back.
Your goods that lay at the house, sir, in the centaur.
He speaks to me. Dromio, I am your master. Come with us. We'll deal with that anon. Here is your brother. Embrace and rejoice.
There is a fat friend at your master's house that mentioned me for you today at dinner. She shall now be my sister, not my wife.
Methinks you are my glass and not my brother. I see by you I am a sweet-faced youth. Will you walk in and hear the gossiping?
Not I, sir. You are my elder.
There's a question. How shall we test it?
We'll draw cuts for the senior. Till then, lead thou first.
Nay, in thus. We came into this world like brother and brother. Let's go out, arm in arm, not one before the other.